Hi guys, so welcome to my new channel. This channel is going to be dedicated all to fitness, all to healthy eating, so like kind of video logs about what I'm eating, what I'm doing to stay fit this year, because I am motivated this year to actually get things done and get really toned. That's what I want for this year. That is my New Year resolution, but as you may know, it's very hard to keep your New Year's resolution, especially when it has to do with weight. So I tend to do it one day at a time. I know what my goal is and what I want to look at. I actually have a picture of what I want to look like, and I see it every day, so I know what my focus is and my goal is and what I want to achieve. So if you do the same, you'll get there and you'll be able to do it, but you have to take it one day at a time. You can't see what you want and expect to see it quickly. It takes time for you to see the results. You're building muscle and everything, but you have layers of fat on top that are covering that muscle, so you won't be able to see it until you shed that fat. So with that, I was thinking about doing this channel, and I didn't want to do any more weight related or actually get into the results or anything like that in the videos that have to do with my beauty and fashion. So this is the first time seeing my channel or seeing this video from me. I do have a beauty and fashion channel. I have a beauty and fashion channel, but I didn't want to combine both of them. Because they're totally a little bit different related things. One has to do more with life and lifestyle, and the other one has to do more with fashion and beauty. So I didn't want to make the two together, so I decided to do this channel, which is a whole separate channel. And again, if this is the first time like watching one of my videos, and if you're interested in beauty and all that stuff, I'll have a link to that channel right below. So I'm gonna get started, because I know that being that it is my first video, I have so much to talk about how I'm getting to where I want to be. And I've actually thought I might break this into 2 videos, just because I won't have the ability to do more than a 10-minute video, and it might take me a little bit longer. So if I do have to, when filming this, I will probably break it into 2 parts, depending if I get through, because I have 2 things that I'm going to be doing this year, and so both things require a little bit of information. I want to give you a full-on review and explanation of what exactly it is that I'm doing. So I try to answer most of the questions, or any questions that you might have, any concerns. So I'm going to try to answer them as fully as I can, and so that all the information is out there for you guys. And of course, if I don't answer one of your questions, you can always leave me a comment with that question, and I'll get to you. I'll try to answer it to the fullest of my ability. So how I came across this product is because I was referred to someone else that is thinking about using it. They haven't used it. I went online and did my little research about this one product. I went on YouTube and found like some information about this other people that are using it and their experiences with it. But most of the people I couldn't really relate to, because most of them were like bodybuilders or just, you know, like trainers, personal trainers. But I couldn't really relate to them because they were males. There were some females, but they had like a lot more weight to lose than I do. Basically me, I'm just trying to tone up, because I don't really have a lot of weight to lose. I'm trying to lose like a couple, like 10 pounds, but I'm not gonna measure it based on that, because since I'm toning up, my muscle is gonna weigh more than my fat. So I might not go to the weight that I want to. I want to go to weigh 120, which is what I was like a year and a half ago, and I felt so comfortable in that weight. But being that it was more that I was doing a lot more cardio then, I'm not going to be doing that so much this time around, because I'm going to be doing a lot of toning. I want my muscles to be really toned and everything. So I know that my muscles going to weigh a lot more than if I was just to do cardio and lose the fat on my body. So therefore, I'm not going to go based on weight. I'm going to go based on inches off my waist, on my hips and thighs. And I must say that I have not measured myself, and I should really do it, because I have not. That way I can tell. I know I'm going to be able to tell by the way my clothes fit. This is the first like telltale sign if everything's working and going fine. The last time I did the workouts, which was like really toning and everything, my legs really got a little bit thicker from like the bottom portion right above the knee. That whole area got a little bit thicker because I was gaining like muscle in that area, so I still had to lose like a little bit of fat. So the thing that's gonna get me there is this one product called Oxy Elite Pro, and I'm gonna be talking about what else I'm gonna be doing in terms of fitness. Okay, so what is Oxy Elite Pro? This is a fat burner. So what it does is a super thermogenic, which eliminates the fat from your body. And based on a review that I saw, it says that if you have really like a small amount of fat that you want to burn, it's really going to shed like all that fat that you have that's covering up the muscles, and that's exactly what you want. If you have like abs, really good abs, and you've been doing your abs, the reason why you can't see it and you're like wondering why you can't see those abs is because you still have a layer of fat over them. So unless you burn that fat with cardio, you won't be able to actually see those abs. It is one of the best selling fat burners on the market today. It is backed up by multiple university studies to prove that it actually works, and its unique formula is specifically targets and turns off the very receptor that holds your body fat hostage and refuses to let it go. Not only that, but Oxy Elite Pro is specifically formulated to increase your metabolism, deliver long-lasting clean energy, improve mental focus, instill a heightened sense of mental alertness, and most importantly, completely obliterate your appetite. Just based on what I read to you, now I'm going to tell you a little bit. This is my third day taking it. I started on Saturday. It's now been 3 days. And the first day I took it, I really felt the caffeine. It has 100 milligrams of caffeine on it in every pill. So it has 100 milligrams of caffeine. The very first day I took it, I felt the caffeine in my system. Again, it was because maybe I had 5 hours of sleep that day, so I had not a lot of energy, but I felt the caffeine, and plus I'm not a coffee drinker, so I felt it that very first day. The very next day when I took the pill, I did not feel that caffeine in my system. I don't get jittery like when you're withdrawing from caffeine. I don't get those jitters, so I just felt like just wanting to move around. Like I had that burst of energy that I just had to get rid of. Like I just wanted it, but it wasn't jittery like my hands were shaking or anything like that, because I know how that feels. I've had it, I've experienced it before, so I know exactly what that feels, and that's not what this one causes you to have. Based on that one thing, like I was able to do my workout and everything again through it. Of course, I was still taking breaks in between because the workouts that I were doing are really insane. So based on just like that right there, I'm just gonna say like so far it's been really good. One thing that I have not done and I should have done is weigh myself, but then again, like I mentioned before, there's no point of weighing myself because I'm not gonna see the results there, because those workouts that I'm doing are just gonna tone me up and make muscle, so it's gonna weigh more than my fat, so there's no point of me weighing myself. Everything I'm gonna see is on the inches that I lose from my waist and how my clothes. I've also seen reviews where they said that people who are a little bit more carry more weight on themselves than they should be, they tend to lose like in the first week they tend to lose up to from 5 to 10 pounds. Now I'm a little bit different, and this is why I'm doing this video, and this is why I created this channel, because there was nobody out there that had videos that I could relate to, that had the same kind of body type and that I could really relate to. So maybe you are a person who can relate to me, that doesn't have a lot of pounds to lose and wants to see how your body will change. Now remember that everybody has a different body type, so your body takes on weight differently from anybody else, and this is going to be completely different from you to me, but at least you can get an idea of how the changes will take place if you are similar in body type to me, or if you only have a couple pounds to lose.